Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Window Shopping. You'll have to excuse my voice. I've been at a conference all week, and I have been doing a lot of talking with colleagues from around the state. Window Shopping is the show where we talk about kind of cool and interesting homes in the market. In the last few weeks, we've done a lot of houses that were, frankly, not terribly accessible. I think most of them were over $2 million. So this week, we're doing a home that is under $1 million. Just to kind of show what do you get. This home is a renovation. It's right in the middle of Orange County, so it's a very accessible area. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is 8721 Los Altos Drive in Buena, California. And this is something called a Palmer and Kreisel home. And this is an architecture firm that partnered with a ton of builders throughout Southern California in the 1950s to kind of build these sort of modernist ranch homes. This one is not our listing, but as we say, if you're a buyer, you deserve your own representation, somebody who's working and looking out just for you. This one is listed by Raju Abraham with Keller Pacific Estates in Cerritos. This is a recent renovation, but I want to start off by kind of talking about some of the design features in this home that I think are important. The biggest one is pretty obvious. It has a beautiful paneled ceiling. I think that for a while, these ceilings were incredibly popular in homes. They kind of fell out of favor, and I think they're back because they offer a lot of warmth, especially when combined with beams. So this is kind of that main living room area. They've added an electric fireplace here, kind of a cool, environmentally friendly touch. All the windows and doors are new, but they've kept kind of most of the floor to ceiling glass in this house, which is really a hallmark. So this is kind of looking at the front. It looks like a plain old ranch home, but I'm telling you, it's not. Once you step inside, like I said here, we've really got some cool design features in this house. Lots of floor to ceiling glass, exposed main beams running throughout in here. And then we've got kind of this kitchen that's actually at the front of the house, which is a little unusual, right? Are any of these the perfect design choices I would make? No, but this is a home under $1 million. It's got a cool design. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, just under 1,200 square feet. This is really a great place to start. It's a big open kitchen. You'll notice there's not a lot of wall cabinetry. Got a nice tile backsplash, and I love that they resisted the urge to do something I absolutely hate, and that is put up the micro hood, right? Nobody likes the micro hood. It's not pretty. It does not look good. But having this freestanding range hood just really elevates kind of the experience in this kitchen. Here's a close-up. And this is that front door area here, right where you walk in. And if we kind of take you through, it's got this kind of little foyer area. And I feel like the stager on this house didn't really know what to do with this space because it's a partially open wall. I think you could do something cool with the space, like a cool little chair and lounge, like a little reading nook, just something that kind of adds kind of some extra value to this home. Here's the dining space. We've got a bathroom that is around through here. Really just, this is not a huge house, so it's not a terribly complicated house. There was a closet here. I think that could be something else that could be kind of cool. Really, there's a lot of things that are almost done in this house that I think could be a little bit better. This is one of the bathrooms here. And this is a bit of a Palmer and Kreisel design feature. And that is originally when this home was built, you have this upper window here. That's normally right where a mirror goes. And what they did is they actually had a built-in, and I'm sorry to see that it's not here in this house, but it was kind of a built-in thing that had a tilting mirror. So it tilted up so it was at the right height so you could see her face. Nicely tiled shower. Again, another kind of living room shot, fireplace. And I know our internet's a little slow today. This is kind of looking back, and this is the back side of that foyer area. So one of the things that I do like here is that these beams and kind of these open slat ceilings, these continue throughout the house. right? They're not just in the main living areas, they're in all the bedrooms as well. They did an LVP floor here, so it runs right through to the bathrooms because it is water, impervious. We've got, again, floor to ceiling glass here. Lots of light in these homes, right? You've got, this is kind of your main utility trunk here. You've got the furnace and some mechanicals back there. This is the primary bedroom. By the way, you might notice you can see some houses back here. We're going to talk about that in a second, what I think the next owner needs to do immediately upon moving in. But again, one thing I love is in so many homes, right, especially under $1 million, you go into the primary suite, the primary bedroom. What do you get? You get a just plain drywall box with no defining features. This home actually has some elements of style: floor to ceiling glass, clear story windows, kind of this tongue and groove ceiling. We've got another bathroom through here. So this one, again, vanity light. I mean, nicely tiled tub shower combo. Like to see that at this price point. And then this is the backyard of the house. And so again, you're seeing, like, this is looking at those main living areas. I mean, this is 2 gigantic sliders. Big backyard. If you look at anything newer, you will not have a backyard that is this size. It will invariably be much smaller than this. So you've got a lot of potential, right? You can add an ADU to this kind of a space. Some people have asked us to do a video on the economics of ADUs. We're going to talk about that. I think we might do that video in a couple weeks. But we're going to talk about this backyard for a second. So they very conveniently not really showing a lot of shots of these homes towering behind you. Number one thing, if you buy a home like this, where you have some neighboring homes that kind of look on into your backyard, you need to immediately plant either a clumping bamboo or podocarpus. These are both fast-growing plants that, especially in the case of podocarpus, they don't make huge musts. They're easy to trim, so you can keep them out of the power lines, but they will greatly increase the privacy of this lot, which I think is really important. Are all the details right on a house like this? And do I think it's priced right? I think they're being a little optimistic on the price. But this is a great house to get into as a first home. I mean, it's really, there's nothing you have to do to this house. All the things we're talking about are things that would improve this home and make it better to live in, but none of them are things that you have to do. And I really like that about it. Anyhow, that's all I've got for you this week. But thanks for watching. As always, if you are looking for an architecture unique property in Southern California, we would love to talk to you. If you have one of these homes to sell, we are the experts. Definitely look in the description below to reach out to us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And we will see you again real soon.